uh, particularly at a business literature festival. Not that I know much about business, but I've dealt with them off and on. The book actually, which we are going to discuss today, is about the strategic challenges that India is likely to face. I did feel that we are headed in for a very turbulent period. The next few years are going to be quite turbulent, not only for us, but for the world around us. There's going to be changes in the global world order. There's going to be a resetting of alliances and relationships. And there's going to be a re-networking, if I may call it, of the distribution chains that are being set up or have been set up around the world. So we are going to live through that period. And as I said, the next few years, we will see what happens. They're going to be very challenging for India. But when I used to meet people, people used to come up with their list of challenges, what they felt was a matter of concern. And I felt that we need to put things together and see what the challenges are, which directions they're going to come from, and what is the nature of the challenge. And can we spread them out? And that is why the book, you'll find, covers not only geopolitics, it covers the ground, sea and air forces, and it covers science and technology and environment. All factors that are going to impinge on us directly. As a friend of mine said, we've left out economics, but that's because without money, in any case, you can't get anything done. And we just didn't have the space for that. Because I have noticed that if books are very lengthy or very voluminous, people have a tendency of not reading them. Particularly the kind of audience whom we were targeting, which is our policymakers. In government, for those of you who have served there or who have dealt with them, the leadership looks at 1.5 to 2 pages. That's what they read. Beyond that, it goes down the ladder. And we wanted to make this book something which is quick, easy to read, and yet delivers the punch where necessary. So that's how we went about it. And we've picked leading experts, shall I say, probably the best people in India to deal with all these. The portion on the United States has been written by a former ambassador to the US, a person who's worked on the America's desk and on the Pakistan desk. So he's able to sort of anticipate what could happen, how would America deal with it in course of time. Similarly with Russia. We have a person who's done a couple of postings in Russia, including the last one as an ambassador. He has remained plugged in with Russia. He has then been in the Prime Minister's office, also dealing with Russia. So again, he brings in a kind of a depth and expertise which we don't normally find. So similarly, all these people are people who have actually been practitioners and dealt with the subject, including in science and technology. We have, of course, Mr. Kiran Karnik, who has been a practitioner himself and delivered. And now I don't know whether I call him an academic or a thinker, but and then we have a vice chancellor of a university who's been, in fact, in government bodies working on technology and how we should look at it in future. So in a nutshell, that's what the book is about. It's meant for shall I say, a concise understanding, a comprehensive and concise understanding of what we are facing. And from that itself, you'll figure out what we should be doing. We haven't spelled that out in detail. As I told someone, I said, why give the opposition a chance of figuring out how we think? But that apart, it's something which is quite evident of what we should be doing. So thank you for that, and I'll be ready for the next.